honestly, just coming to Denver, you made a point to tap into the rivalry with those AFC West rivals.
Well, I think prior to even coming there, I felt the winner of the NFC Championship game was going to win the Super Bowl. So it was being a little tongue-in-cheek. Andy Reid and I have great respect for him. But you do, once you get into division, like, I'll be honest, when we were watching the 28-3 Falcon lead over the Patriots, and New England came back and won that game, there's a party that says, man, that the other three teams in the division, want to see, look, the perfect day, you guys know this, perfect days, you're going to win your division, all losers. And when you work in New York, the perfect day, it's the superfecta, is you're going to win the other three in your division and the Jets lose. That's the superfecta. So, I've never coached in the AFC. This will be my, first team in the AFC. I've been in the NFC my whole career, so we're looking forward to it.
It's just kind of healthy, right? To like, that's the point of the game, is to want to beat the Chiefs, to want to beat the Ravens.
The first thing you have to do, anybody's first goal number one is win your division. There's 4 teams. And then if you're on top in your division, it's like, man, you're kicking to stay there. And so, but to get where you want to go, it has to start with winning your division.
When did you realize this was the job? I want the Broncos job.
I felt strong about, look, the first day that I could visit with any club was the 17th because of the league rules and protocols. And so Greg Penner, Condi, and George Payton were there the morning of the 17th. And I kind of knew where they were at. And I also knew that they had to keep grinding because no one knew what the compensation thing was going to be like. So they had to have plan B in place. I felt strong then. But I, too, also felt like, hey, can compensation be worked out? I wasn't worried about my compensation. It was more about, can a trade be done? So at the beginning of the process.
How weird was that process of, I want to go to the Broncos, but I don't want to lose 2 first-round picks, and I don't want to go to a place where they're treating stuff.
We talked about it. No, we talked about that. Well, it was just, hey, let's talk about, like, I know Mickey well, and so I'm talking with George and Greg about let's all appreciate, like, this is going to be too much, or this is going to be, hey, Megan, home team. They didn't ask us for the rights.
That's fun.
Yeah, where's the copyright?
You've won the Super Bowl, you've done some of that stuff, but are there any games that you can look back on that say, like, this is one of my games, like a game that I was at my very best. Like, I love the way I called it. I felt like I was a step ahead. That just stand out.
There's different games where we had a game once against Atlanta where we had 4 undrafted free agents catch touchdown passes. That was the first time that's ever happened. And look, but that wasn't mine, it was ours. It was a good plan. Things, a lot of things went according to plan.
Thanks, Sean.